Welcome to the farm.
Welcome to the farm. I'm Justin, and in about a week and a half, these two guys are going to be going to the butcher. And our delivery time at the butcher is 8:30 a.m. and it's about an hour and a half drive to get there, which means we have to have these guys loaded up, ready to go by, I'd say, like 6:30 a.m. just to give us some extra time to get out there in case we run into issues or we get turned around or whatever. So I really don't want to be struggling with these guys at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning trying to get them loaded, having not loaded them since last fall. So we're going to try to see if we can't make that a little bit easier. So the plan is to take the trailer that we're going to use to move the pigs, put it in the pig enclosure, and we're going to start feeding the pigs in that trailer to get them used to going in and out of the trailer. So that way, hopefully early in the morning when we come out there, they'll hear the sound of the gator and they're going to want to come right up into the trailer because they know they're going to get fed. That's the plan anyway, but this is the trailer we're going to use and we need to get it set up and ready for hauling pigs. So that's the plan today. All right, so now we got the trailer over by the shop here. There's a few things I need to take care of before we go plop it out by the pigs and start getting them used to it. First thing is, you can tell this is an open trailer and we got an hour and a half drive in October. Who knows what the weather's gonna be like. So I think what I wanna do is just kind of put a top over at least part of this, so that way during the drive they have somewhere to go, kind of be underneath and be a little bit more protected. So the plan is to use material I have laying around the farm and not have to buy anything. So I'll have to dig through my scrap and see if I have something 5 foot long. So I dug through all my scrap lumber. I don't have one piece big enough to do what I want to do, but I should have enough pieces to be able to do what I want to do. So let's just start building, see what we come up with. All right, well, we got half the trailer covered. Hopefully that's going to be enough room for the pigs to get up underneath and stay out of the elements as we drive out there. I think it will be. Time will tell. But I think it turned out pretty nice. It looks pretty good. The leftover siding from the playhouse looks great. Yeah, I think we got to move on to the next thing, which is getting the ramp figured out. So here's the ramp for the trailer, which works great. The issue is the pigs don't like to go up on the steel grating. Last time we loaded them in the trailer to move them to the new pasture, we ended up having to coat the whole thing in straw just to get them to go up the trailer. Once we coated with straw, they walked right up and went right in. So I think we're gonna do something a little bit different so we don't have straw all over the place and have to bring straw out to the butcher, lay straw down just for the pigs to get out of the trailer. So let's see if we can't build a little something on here, make it a little easier. So here's what I think we're gonna do. We're gonna take this plywood, we're gonna attach it to the ramp, and then we're gonna screw these to the plywood to give the pigs something to step on to get up in so they're not slipping on the wood. All right, so now we got the tricky part. We gotta try to get this on the big gate. And I think the easiest way to do that is gonna be flip this over, set the gate on upside down, and then try to drill and mount it on somehow. I think the plan to fasten this will be pretty easy. I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna drill a hole through the plywood inside one of the expanded metals. Take a washer and a 1/4 machine screw, come up from the bottom side, put another washer, screw on a nut, and then since I don't have any lock washers or 9 nuts, lock nuts, I'm gonna go ahead and put a second nut on and jam that down on top just to hold everything in place. All right, so we got our pig ramp secured to our trailer ramp. I think it's time to put this thing on the trailer. All right, so the little piggy roof is on. The ramp's back on the trailer. Little piggy ramps on the trailer ramp. I think we're ready to go introduce this to the pigs. All right, so I got the trailer right next to the fence here, and if you can see in the ground here, this is where I normally feed them. So I'm hoping by having the trailer close to where I normally feed them, they'll know to come here when it's time for feed, and I'll still be able to get the feed over the fence and into the trailer. I don't know if this is all gonna work out or not. I'm making this up as I go. We've never tried this before. We're gonna find out. So the pigs are here checking it out already. That's an awesome sign. All right, so I got a couple jack stands here on the back of the trailer, because if both pigs walk up the ramp at the same time and not having any weight on the tongue, this trailer will flip up and probably scare them. So I'm hoping by having these jack stands underneath here, the weight of the trailer will just hit the jack stands, the trailer won't flip up, and all will be good. So we got the trailer in the enclosure all set up, ready to go. Hopefully these guys figure out this trailer pretty quickly. We're gonna do our first feeding this afternoon, so we'll hopefully come back and get a clip of that later. But that's going to do it for this one. I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.